Yes, it is possible to monetize from a country which is not eligible, as long as you follow the guidance. It's something that you need to know how to monetize on Facebook. If you live in a country which is not eligible, then you are in the right space. So this is what happens. These are things that you need to consider before you go into that process. For example, if you have an administrator or a business manager in the United Kingdom, I don't see any reason, or in a country which is eligible, I don't see any reason why you cannot apply for monetization. All right. So that person has to follow the tax guidance of the land, because tax is a big issue. If you're on Facebook, this is a business, so definitely if Facebook is asking for your tax reference number, it means you're going to be paying tax. So definitely you have to be paying tax. And for you to have the accurate information, you need to involve an expert in taxes. For example, you can involve an accountant, or you can consult HMRC for proper guidance on how you go about it, because there's no two ways about it. You have to pay tax on that business. Okay, well, this person, you have to open a bank account, obviously, where money is going to be deposited. And one thing you have to consider again is that these pages, people can decide not to use your service, like as a business, as a Facebook administrator or as a business manager, and they remove the services of like you monetizing. But then you have to remember that the taxes, there's a period in the United Kingdom when, or in a country where you are, when the taxes are supposed to be due. If that business is no longer, you're no longer in charge of it, or you have control over it, you are still responsible for the taxes that the business incurred during the period when you were the business administrator, or as the person who applied for the taxes for that business. I would advise you to make sure these people pay their taxes as they go, because you don't want to be chasing them at the end of the financial year, looking for them where they are. Maybe the country that they are operating from is now monetizing. In that case, they don't need your services anymore. If they're in Nigeria, or they're in Zimbabwe, or in other countries which are not eligible at the moment, once these countries are eligible for monetization, they can just withdraw your services and operate from the tax rules of the land where they are. Okay, so why am I saying this? I'm saying this to say, I've seen so many things going on the social media streets. People are not addressing the tax implications. If you live in the United Kingdom and you are managing a Facebook page for someone who is not in the UK, make sure you are collecting your taxes as you go, because the taxman is going to come for you. You, the one who applied for that monetization. Okay, and it's so easy, like, to demonetize someone. One day I was like trying to figure out, like, how does because I'm monetized on my page, and I intentionally put a country which is not monetized, which is not eligible. The stars were stopped immediately. They would even all the monies that I have been given, they just discontinue that. They just stop that, and then they tell you that you don't meet the guidance. So it's easy. It's not a problem if someone is not complying with the rules of the country that you are in, or they're becoming very difficult. You just demonetize them. You just go on the monetization tab and just change the details to say you're no longer monetizing, or you can go on the business page and email them. They will respond within 2 to 3 days. The Facebook business management team, they're very good. They will respond to you, and they'll just help you out. Okay. And one other thing that I wanted to talk about monetizing, yes, you can help someone to monetize, but make sure you comply with the tax rules, because if you're in a first world country, you can't run away from tax. I'm talking from experience, because I run a business. I've run a business in the UK for nearly over 6-7 years, and at times when I get a bill from HMRC, and they'll be telling me that I wasn't taxed properly, and the figures will be ridiculous. So knowing how lucrative the social media business can be, I tell you, it won't be funny for you to get a bill for £10,000, for example, that needs to be paid. So whatever you do, make sure you involve an accountant to help you out with the process, the finance process, because that is very important. You need to get your finances, your taxes well in order. Okay. You also have to know, are you going to be operating as a sole trader? Are you going to operate as a limited company? Those things you can get an accountant to help you out with, the benefits of each. So that's why I'm advising to consult the experts as far as taxes are concerned. Okay, guys, if you have any questions that you need to ask about monetization in a country which is not eligible, you can leave your questions in the comment section. But the main take from this video is you need to follow the tax rules of the country that you've applied monetization from. If you live in a first world country, there's no way you can run away from taxes. You still have to pay your taxes. All right. So guys, I wish you well in the year to come, and make sure you're complying with the guidance of Facebook and monetization so that you can enjoy your business. Anyway, you take care and meet me in my next video. Bye for now. Bye bye.